In this video, I'm going to show you how to design a beautiful wedding invitation in GIMP, step by step, even if you're completely new to the software. We'll set up the correct print size, add safe margins, build a soft background, place elegant floral graphics, format the typography, and then export everything properly for professional printing. If you want to create custom invitations without paying for expensive design software, this tutorial will help a lot. And before we jump in, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more easy design tutorials. Let's get started. First, open GIMP and create a new file by going to File, then New. This is where we set up the invitation for print, which is very important because a wedding invitation needs to look sharp when it's printed, not just on screen. Change the unit drop-down from pixels to inches or millimeters so you can work with real-world print sizes. If you're making a standard US invitation, set the size to 5 by 7 inches. If you're using metric dimensions, A5 is a common choice. Once the size is entered, make sure the resolution is set to 300 pixels per inch. This gives you a clean, high-quality print result and helps prevent blurry edges. Also set the color space to RGB color, since that's what you'll use while designing, and most print shops can convert it during production if needed. Next, we need to establish safe margins so none of the important text gets cut off during printing. Go to Image, then Guides, and choose New Guide by %. Add a horizontal guide at 5%, then add another horizontal guide at 95%. After that, repeat the same process with vertical guides at 5% and 95%. This creates a safe inner box where your names, date, and key details should stay. Anything too close to the edge can get trimmed, so keeping your main content inside these guides is a simple way to make the final print look professional. Now it's time to add your background. If you want a simple, elegant look, select the Bucket Fill tool by pressing Shift and B, then fill the background with a cream, white, blush, or pastel color. For a more decorative style, you can use a watercolor paper texture or a soft pattern background. To do that, go to File and choose Open as Layers, then select your image file. After it appears on the canvas, use the Scale tool by pressing Shift and S to resize it so it fits the whole invitation area. A subtle texture can make the invitation feel much more polished and romantic, especially for wedding designs. Once the background is ready, bring in your graphic elements like floral corners, borders, leaves, or a wreath design. Again, use File and Open as Layers to import the artwork. PNG files with transparent backgrounds work best because they blend naturally into the design without any hard edges. After importing, use the Move tool by pressing M to position the graphics around the top, corners, or border areas. You can keep the arrangement symmetrical for a classic look, or place the florals more creatively for a modern feel. If needed, you can also scale and rotate these elements until they frame the invitation nicely without overpowering the text. Now let's format the typography, which is one of the most important parts of a wedding invitation. Select the Text tool by pressing T and click on the canvas to begin typing. For the couple's names, use an elegant script font that feels romantic and refined. If you're looking for free commercial use options, Google Fonts is a great place to find beautiful typefaces. For the event details like the date, time, venue, and RSV information, use a clean serif or sans serif font that is easy to read. A wedding invitation should be stylish, but it also has to be practical, so readability matters a lot. It's also a good idea to create a separate text layer for each line. That way you can easily move, resize, and align each piece of text without affecting the rest of the design. This makes spacing much easier to control and gives you more flexibility if you decide to make changes later. As you refine the layout, make sure the design feels balanced. The names should usually be the visual focus, with the rest of the text arranged in a clear hierarchy below. You can center the layout for a traditional invitation style, or build a more modern asymmetrical layout if that suits the wedding theme. Leave enough breathing room between elements so the invitation doesn't feel crowded. The combination of soft colors, elegant graphics, and thoughtful spacing is what gives the final design that high-end look. When you're happy with the design, save your editable project first. Go to File and Save As, and save it as an XCF file. This keeps all of your layers intact, which is important if you want to go back and make edits later. After that, go to File and choose Export As. For professional printing, export your invitation as a PDF or TIFF. These formats preserve the resolution and quality much better for print production. Before sending it to a printer, double-check that everything is inside the safe margins and that the text is spelled correctly, because once it's printed, those details are much harder to fix. And that's how you design a wedding invitation in GIMP from start to finish. You've set up the canvas correctly, added safe margins, built a beautiful background, placed decorative elements, formatted elegant typography, and exported the final file for printing. If this tutorial helped you, please hit like and subscribe for more GIMP design tips and creative tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.